What if the king really left the throne in LA for the lights of Madison Square Garden? That's the shockwave rippling through the league right now as fresh rumors swirl around LeBron James and a potential move to the New York Knicks. Yeah, you heard that right. LeBron Knicks. It sounds like a 2K fantasy, but don't blink. This storyline is heating up fast and setting the basketball world on fire. Before we get into the full drama, make sure to hit that like button. Smash subscribe and drop a comment below. Where do you think LeBron should end his career? LA, New York, or somewhere completely unexpected? We're diving deep, so let's get it. LeBron James just signed a 2-year deal worth $104 million to stay with the Lakers. That move alone kept the Lakers relevant and bought the team some time. But the plot thickened fast. He agreed to a player option for the second year, setting up what could be one of the biggest free agency storylines in NBA history. And here's the kicker. Insiders say the New York Knicks are closely monitoring the LeBron situation. This isn't just tabloid gossip. The Knicks have been operating like a franchise preparing for a blockbuster. After making a huge playoff push and acquiring players like Mikal Bridges, they're suddenly no longer a laughingstock. In fact, they've become a legitimate Eastern Conference contender. And now, they might just be setting the table for the king himself. So why would LeBron even consider leaving LA? Simple. Championship windows are closing, and the Lakers don't exactly look like they're climbing. The team has struggled to build a sustainable supporting cast, and even with Anthony Davis locked in, the West is a war zone. Meanwhile, the Knicks have built a gritty, defensive-minded squad around Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and now Mikal Bridges. That roster screams win now. But this goes beyond rosters and rotations. This is about legacy. LeBron has already cemented his GOAT-level resume with 4 championships, countless All-NBA selections, and the all-time scoring record. But if he were to bring a title to New York, that's folklore. That's legend. That's Jordan Flu Game meets Willis Reed walking onto the court in '70. The Knicks haven't won a championship in over 50 years. If LeBron delivers the trophy to the Mecca, he doesn't just go out a winner. He goes out a basketball god. And here's the wild part. LeBron to the Knicks almost happened before. Back in 2010, when he made the decision, New York was one of the frontrunners. LeBron even admitted years later that Madison Square Garden was a major consideration. But the Knicks fumbled the bag. Reports say their pitch was so unimpressive it actually pushed him to Miami. Flash forward to today, and things are different. The Knicks are organized, well-coached, and loaded with assets. They finally look like a place where a superstar can thrive, not disappear. Now, let's talk logistics. Could the Knicks even afford LeBron? Absolutely. New York cleared some financial flexibility and still holds a war chest of draft picks and movable contracts. If LeBron wanted out of LA, a sign and trade could be orchestrated. The Knicks are one of the few teams that could absorb him without detonating their core. Plus, let's not forget Bronny. Bronny James is now a Laker, and it's widely believed that LeBron returning was tied directly to his son getting drafted. But LeBron has always said he wanted to play 1 year with Bronny, not necessarily on the same team for the rest of his career. If Bronny develops well in LA, LeBron could see that as job done, and then pivot toward his own final chapter. And what better stage for the King's final act than Broadway? The Knicks offer something no other franchise can, the chance to win there. Madison Square Garden is the heart of basketball. Every game's a headline. Every play is a moment. For a player obsessed with legacy and narrative, It's hard to imagine a more poetic ending. We're talking HBO-worthy drama here. Now let's flip the coin. Would the Lakers actually let LeBron walk? Truth is, they may not have a choice. LeBron structured his deal with full power. That player option in year 2 is leverage. If the Lakers underperform again, don't make the right moves, or stall out in the playoffs, LeBron can opt out and force the issue. LA's front office would then be left with a tough decision. Trade him early or risk losing him for nothing. And while Lakers fans might scoff at the idea of losing LeBron, they've seen this before. Kobe retired, Shaq was traded, even Magic stepped away. No star is untouchable, not even LeBron. Especially not at 40 years old, even if he's still playing at an elite level. Another twist in all this, LeBron's business empire. His media company, Spring Hill Entertainment, is already bi-coastal. He's got projects in New York, connections in entertainment, and his hands in everything from Hollywood to Broadway. A move to New York could elevate not just his basketball brand, but his business brand. It's strategic, not just sentimental. And don't underestimate the marketing. LeBron in a Knicks jersey sells out arenas, breaks streaming numbers, and dominates every sports headline for months. It's the kind of buzz no team can replicate, except maybe the Knicks, who've been starving for a headline like this for decades. Look, this is still a rumor. LeBron hasn't made any official statement. But when insiders start talking, and when there's smoke in New York, there's usually a fire behind the scenes. LeBron James leaving LA for the Knicks isn't just possible, it's plausible. And the league might never be the same again. So what do you think? Should LeBron finish his career under the lights of LA or under the brightest lights in sports, New York City? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you want more NBA bombshells. And make sure to subscribe so you never miss a story like this. The offseason isn't cooling down, it's just getting started. And if LeBron James really does suit up in blue and orange, just remember where you heard it first.